Hello everyone, welcome to Study Wala channel. Today we discuss about animal kingdom. Before discussing about our animal kingdom, I need to say some precautions to towards COVID. Three precautions you need to take against COVID-19. First one is wearing mask. Second one is using sanitizer, and third one is maintaining social distance. These three things only best precautions to corona. And you need not to be go out without unnecessary, not to be go out, necessary only you need to go out. Okay, now we need to start now our lesson animal kingdom. Let us start our class now. I need to say before going to our chapter some basic points of zoology. Zoology means study of animals. Zoology means study of animals. There are several branches of zoology. The branches are taxonomy, morphology, anatomy, microanatomy, physiology, embryology, developmental biology, genetics or genetics, cytobiology, or cytology, cell biology, ecology, paleontology, ethology. In this, morphology means external organ study. Anatomy means internal organ study. Okay. Cytology means branch. It is a branch which is study deals with cell. Cell biology means it is a study. Genetics is based on two terms: heredity and variations. Okay. Now, first start our lesson. But R.H. Whittaker classification. By R.H. Whittaker classification, he divided that 5 kingdoms are there in our living organisms classification. By that, we are now studying 5th kingdom, Animalia. Now we study about some basic points of Animalia. It is a eukaryotes. All animals are eukaryotes, and all animals doesn't exist or doesn't have cell wall. Only for plantae the cell wall is present. For plantae cell wall is present. For Animalia no cell wall. Okay. Chloroplast is absent. In plantae chloroplast is present. Okay. Now we see some difference. Plantae and Animalia. In plantae chloroplast and cell wall is present. In Animalia chloroplast and the cell wall is absent. Okay. In both, mitochondrial nucleus was present, and in mitochondrial nuclear membrane present in both. In Animalia, vacuoles are absent, centrioles are present. No vacuoles and centrioles was present. Okay, and storing food of Animalia kingdom is storage food of Animalia kingdom is fat or glycogen. As a fat or glycogen they store the food. Okay. Next, this nutrition is heterotrophic, means depending food on others. They can't prepare their own food by themselves. They depending on others for food. Some are holozoic and some are parasitic. Okay. Now, level of organization, body plan, germ layers, symmetry, silo. Like these basic things I can't explain now because no enough sufficient time for us. Okay. For NEET aspirants, NEET is very NEET for preparing NEET. there is less time, so I need to make all videos on all chapters, so I doesn't saying like these things. Okay, now there are 11 phylums including hemichordates. They are porifera, cnidarians, poriferans, cnidarians, coelentrates or coelentrus, or cnidarians or coelentrates, ctenophores, platyhelminthes, aschelminthes, annelids, arthropods, molluscans, echinodermata, hemichordata, chordata. Total is 11. Okay, including hemichordata, 11 phylums. Hemichordates are combined with chordates, then 10 phylums only. Okay, now we discuss our first phylum, Porifera. Porifera. It is only phylum which is under Parazoa. There are two. It is subkingdom. There are two subkingdoms in our kingdom Animalia. That is, one is Parazoa, another one is Eumetazoa. In this Parazoa, only one phylum is present, that is Porifera. Okay. Now, blind half shoot means no evolution, no changes occurred in this evolution of time. No change occurred in phylum Poriferans. Poriferans doesn't no change occurred in Poriferans. Okay. Sorry for inconvenience. Commonly called as sponges. In this diagram we can see how the sponges are in oceans or seas. On base, on substratum they will attach, means they are sessile or sedentary. Okay, study of poriferans called parazoology. Study of poriferan is parazoology, and they are pore bearing animals. And they are pore bearing animals. And pore bearing animals are called poriferans. Okay, now the name of poriferans coined by Robert Grant, and he introduced that animal system A introduced by Robert Grant, and poriferan name coined by Robert Grant. Now we see some how the ingestion and digestion will be. By pores, ingestion will be. The pores are two types. Ostia, osculum. Ostia means inlet. Osculum is outlet. Ostia means many number of ostias, numerous ostias are present in the body of poriferans. Numerous inlets are present in body of poriferans. Ostia allow the water into the body, means ingestion. Osculum, it is only one outlet and exit the body from water from body. It is the only one outlet. It is many inlets, ostia, numerous inlets. Now we see some general characters of poriferans. From general characters of poriferans, first we see habitat. One minute. Again I missed one. Okay. Now we see general characters. Habitat means mostly marine, few are freshwater. Example is Spongella. Spongella is freshwater sponge, commonly called freshwater sponge. Spongella commonly called freshwater sponge. Important. Mostly marine, few are freshwater. Freshwater example is Spongella. Okay. Habitats. I already said it is sessile or sedentary. Some are colonial and Solitary. Solitary means which is living alone. Colonial means which is living in an colony. Okay. Now level of organization. Cellular level of organization present in only poriferans. With any phylum doesn't have cellular level of organization. Only poriferan have cellular level of organization. Now symmetry. Mostly asymmetry means no symmetry occurs in poriferans, but some are radial symmetry. Radial symmetry by evolution it will change some or radial symmetry. Okay. Now germ layers. Germ layers are two. Diploblastica means the two germ layers are one is outer, one is inner. Outer is pinacoderm, inner is choanoderm. Okay, we discuss later about it. Now body plan. Body plan is cell aggregated. The body plan which was cell aggregated means it is only none other than poriferan. It not given in NCERT, but it is some unit. I am saying that extra information somewhat. Okay. Now coelom. Coelom means acoelomate, means no coelom is present, no space is present in the poriferans. Okay. In sponges the body cavity is spongiocele. Okay. The spongiocele is the body cavity of poriferans. Now we discuss body wall. It is two layers, pinacoderm and choanoderm. I said already in germ layers. Okay. Now body wall is I will show one diagram. By that you will understand. So I dot their diagram. I will put another video later. Now we see this one. No, body wall is two layers. One is pinacoderm and is choanoderm. Pinacoderm is left side, choanoderm is right side. In between them it is like it curve. Pinacoderm layer is like this, left side one curve and right side one curve. In between them mesohyl layer is present, which is non-cellular substance. Now we discuss pinacoderm clearly and choanoderm clearly. Pinacoderm, it is a outer cellular layer which consists of flat shaped pinacocytes and oval shaped porocytes. Means here porocyte means contains flattened granular cells. Okay, porocytes means contains flattened granular cells. Okay, pinacoderm. Another definition is there. Pinacoderm is an epithelial layer of flattened cells. And another definition like this also we can say it is an outer cell layer of sponges or external skin of sponges. They'll ask question orally like external skin of sponges. We need to answer pinacoderm. Okay. Now choanoderm. It is an inner cell layer composed of specialized flagellator cells. The cells are specialized flagellator cells means choanocytes. Inner cell layer composed of choanocytes, which consists in now it is an inner cellular layer which consists of flagellator cells, which is called choanocytes. They are, or we can call choanocytes as collar cells or flagellator cells. These cells are responsible for digestion of food, secretion of mesohyl layer, which is non-cellular substance. For digestion, it will help. for transferring of food. Okay, porocyte means I again saying that what is meant by porocyte contains flattened granular cells. Okay, now mesohyl layer, we will discuss mesohyl layer. Okay, basically it is non-cellular layer. I said already it is non-cellular substance. Okay, now non-cellular layer, it is jelly like, found between pinacoderm and choanoderm. I said already, left side pinacoderm, right side choanoderm, in between them mesohyl layer is present, which is jelly like, and it is non-cellular substance. It contains amoebocytes, means amoeba like cells or totipotentials. So not totipotential, sorry, amoeba like cells. Next, some sites and cells we will discuss now. First one, thisocytes. They store food storing granules called thisocytes. Next, spongioblasts. They secrete spongin fibers of mesohyl layer. Spongin fibers means calcareous and siliceous spicules. Calcareous spicules means CaCO3 it consists. And siliceous spicule means it contains SiO2, silicon dioxide. Okay, this spongin fibers secrete of spongin fibers of mesohyl layer. Okay, now we discuss about archaeocyte. Important, archaeocyte, which may be converted into other types of cells. Archaeocyte may be converted into other type of cells and also called undifferentiated totipotentials. If archaeocyte converted into other type of cell, it is called as undifferentiated totipotentials. Undifferentiated totipotentials means archaeocytes may be converted into other types of cells. Okay, now sorry for inconvenience. Now we discuss fourth term, that is scleroblast. They secretes spicules. Which are the following secrete spicules? Like that question will come means you need to answer it. Scleroblast. Okay, and they ask what are the spicules. First one you need, and what are the spicules means they will give siliceous spicule, calcareous spicule, both 1 and 2, none of the above. Then you need to put both 1 and 2. Again they will ask what is consist of calcareous and siliceous spicules. Options they will give CaCO3 Si, CaCO3 SiO2, CaCO3 O2, CaCO3, and give calcium. Then you need to put answer second option, CaCO3 SiO2. Okay, silicon dioxide. Next, myocytes. They form a circulatory ring around osculum. Around osculum, one circulatory ring should be, that is myocyte. I will show that one. Wait 1 second. Okay, this ring of circular ring of osculum above, that for that formation myocytes will help. Okay, they form a circular ring around osculum and help in closing and opening of osculum. It will close and opening. It is a circular ring which is closed and opening of osculum. That ring formed by myocytes. Okay, myocytes. Okay, sorry for inconvenience. No, very important. Water canal system. Water canal system. Water canal system means the body of sponges is organized in a such a manner. This body of the body of sponges is organized in a such a manner as to form a complex system of pores and canals. The system is known as canal system. The complex system is formed of with pores and canals. By pores are osteas, inlets, and canals to release the water from osculum. Canals are formed. The complex system is known as canal system. Okay, important one is water canal system in porifera. Now, simplest canal system is Ascan type canal system. In this Ascan type canal system is simplest canal system of poriferans. The system is water to ostia, ostia to body cavity spongiocele and outlet osculum. Example is leucosolenia. Okay. Now, functions. What are functions of water canal system? First one, gathering of food for nutrition. Next, exchange of gases. It is process of respiration. Next, removal of nitrogenous water. Excretory system. Okay. Now we discuss skeleton. It is exoskeleton. For porifera it is exoskeleton, which is made up of spongin fibers, means calcareous siliceous spicules. Okay, digestion is intracellular digestion. Briefly, I need to say digestion. Check once. Now, sponges are also called as filter feeders. Why? Now, why we need to see now. By choanocytes, digestion takes place in poriferans. Okay, choanocytes means it is help in formation of choanodon. Digestion takes place in poriferans by choanocytes, and it is intracellular digestion, means food is digested inside the cells. Inside the cells it will digest the food. Okay. Next is respiration, exchange of gases through body surface. On body surface by simple diffusion, the respiration will takes place. Next, circulation. Through water canal system it will circulate the things. Okay. Nervous system. No nervous system because no nerve cells. Okay. Next, no sensory cells in sponges, means no sense organs. Okay. Next, excretion. Removal of waste materials by water canal system. It will remove the waste materials by water canal system. It will remove the wastages by water canal system. Okay. Reproduction by. First I need to say what is the sexes of that. It is an hermaphrodite and sexes are not separate. Sexes are separate means not hermaphrodite, they are dioecious, unisexual. It is bisexual or monoecious. Okay. Asexual reproduction by fragmentation, budding. Okay. Asexual reproduction by fragmentation and budding. Mainly fragmentation, some are budding. Sponges have great power of regeneration. Sponges have great power of regeneration. Important. Next, sexual reproduction by gamete formation takes place, and which fertilization, cross fertilization. Okay. Development in sponges is indirect development, and two main larvae of sponges is amphiblastula and parenchyma. Larvae is not important, development is important. And three classes they are: Calcarea, Hexatinidilla, Demospongia. In that, first we need to discuss Calcarea. Calcarea. Spicules are calcareous spicules, means contain CaCO3. Okay. Lives in swallow marine water. Swallow marine water it will use. And examples are Sycon or Scypha, Leucosolinia. It comes before only. Okay, Grantia. Before only Leucosolinia. The term come in simplex canal system, Leucosolinia. Okay, important example, and it is belongs to Calcarea class 1. Okay. Now Hexatinidida was class 2. Now we discuss about it. Lives in deeper part of sea. It lives under deep part of sea. Okay. Its spicules are siliceous, means contains SiO2. And examples are Euplectella hyalonema. Euplectella means Venus flytrap. We know that one. It is insectivorous plant. Next, Demospongia class 3 lives in both marine and freshwater. Spicules consist of siliceous spicules or spongine fibers, or are both. Both means both spicules. Example: Spongilla, Euspongilla, Chelina. Spongilla means freshwater sponge. No, I need to say common names of some examples: Spongella, freshwater sponge; Sycon, Scypha, Euplectella, Venus flytrap; Hyalonema, grass rope sponge; Euspongia, bath soap. Bath soap, not sponge. Sorry. Bath sponge. They used for bathing this sponge, so the name was bath sponge. No, Chelina, dead man's finger. It is like an dead man's finger. It is like dead man's finger. So the name comes Chelina as dead man's finger. Okay, students. Bye. We will see tomorrow. Okay. Bye.